Hello, my name is Tanya Avadia, and my partner and I will be explaining our project for the STEM Showcase. The title of our project is Do Fertilizers Allow Plants to Grow to Their Full Potential Despite the pH Level of the Soil? The idea for our project stems from the current agricultural practices. In the US and in many other countries, farming has become largely industrial due to the need to feed a growing world population. In the US particularly, many large agricultural businesses mass-produce fruits and vegetables. Doing this can exhaust the soil very quickly and alter the pH of the soil. The change in the pH can have consequences as it may not be ideal for the plants grown. However, the solution that many of these businesses have opted for is the use of chemical fertilizers. The question remains, though, can these fertilizers allow plants to get their proper nutrients? Since we have opted to use radish seeds for our experiment, it was noted that radish plants best grow in slightly acidic soil. Therefore, we hypothesized that the radishes will grow the most in the acidic soil as compared to the basic and neutral soils, regardless of the use of fertilizer.
Hello, my name is Mousa, and I will be explaining the procedure. So there are three groups. Group A, which contains soil that was made basic by adding lime. Group B, which contains soil that was made acidic by adding sphagnum beets. And Group C, which is a control group that has normal soil. Now, each group has 3 trials, and every trial of every group contains the same number of radish seeds, and the same type of fertilizer, and the same amount of water and sunlight. Then the heights of all the radish plants are taken every day for 7 days using a ruler. This slide shows the different groups. This shows the full experimental setup. This slide contains the data collected over 7 days. This slide shows the growth of each group over the course of 7 days.
From the data gathered, it is clear that all the radish plants grew. However, it is evident that Group B grew the most. Group B contains slightly acidic soil, and the height of the radish seeds is the greatest here. Group C also grew, but the final heights of the plants in this group were slightly less than the final heights of the plants in Group B. Group A, on the other hand, had the least height growth, meaning that the radish plants cannot grow as well in basic soil.
In conclusion, our prediction was proven correct. All the radish plants grew. However, the radish plants grew the best in slightly acidic soil and grew the least in slightly basic soil. The use of fertilizer did not ensure that all the plants grew to their proper height, thus proving that fertilizers do not supply the necessary nutrients that an ideal soil does. Thank you, and this is the end of our presentation.